We know that this is going to take some time for the general public to really be thinking about clean
Correct.
air in the way that filtration professionals are, and maybe medical professionals.
Hmm.
What can you comment a bit more on, how you see an ecosystem forming, or
Yeah.
what sort of information would be helpful, how we can communicate better to the general public to help the Chief Ergonomics Officer initiative to spread and become more widely accepted?
Hmm. Good. That's a big challenge, I'm telling you. At Campfield, we are purely in the B2B business. We do not talk to consumers. We don't know how to operate in that field. So I'm going to stick to the pure B2B side of it. What we see is that a bunch of companies have as business concept basically clean air. Air handling unit manufacturers, fan manufacturers, all those guys are primarily working towards air movement and preferably clean air movement. All right. The way I see it is that there are already some trade association of all kinds. Would that be in Europe or in the US or even in Asia Pacific? And those guys are getting interested. That's one. Now, we are also trying a couple of attempts with influencers, which are not directly acting in our field. Those guys are not suppliers or customers of Campfield, but they have some influence over various stakeholders in that industry. And I'm thinking, because it's really our DNA, I'm thinking about scientists. I'm thinking about guys who have studied the health impact of clean air, because I think that one of the main challenges when it goes to talking about clean air is the fact that air is invisible. You don't see the dust. You rarely see dust. I mean, when you talk about clean water, you can easily see that that water is muddy, right? It's not clean. But when it goes to air, it's difficult to see. And basically, that invisible world is very difficult to depict, but there are so many people who have already studied factually by the micron, submicron, and so the health impact of particles, of gases, and so that I would very much like to see within those partnerships, not only industrial stakeholders, but also scientists and guys who can truly talk about health impact. Now, there are also people, and we are working with some universities studying mental health in relation to air pollution, for instance, productivity, creativity as a result of clean or dirty air. And that might be really interesting, not talking about health, but talking about productivity at work. So I think we have to join forces here. And if Campfield may help here, that will be with a lot of pleasure.